thank you for joining us today at Smart City Expo. I'm thrilled to present Michael Donaldson, CIO of Barcelona. CIO, right?
Yeah,
so
that's
CIO
it, yeah.
of Barcelona and Mid Habitat, General Director of Mid Habitat. Michael is one of the key voices in the smart city sector and the sustainability movement, and leader on the ground in making Barcelona a renowned example of smart urban innovation. Michael, what values does Smart City Barcelona hold and inspire such widespread admiration?
Right. Good morning, Esther, and thanks for having me here. It's a great pleasure. I don't know, I mean, it's difficult to sum it only under one concept or under one specific value. We're talking about so many things. We're talking about technology, we're talking about new way of doing things, we're talking about different stakeholders and the governance that's behind it. So it's difficult to sum it up, as I said, in one specific concept or value. But if I had to choose, if I have to point out one very specific, I would talk about collaboration. Collaboration, private-public partnerships, the way citizens' participation is very important when we decide at a political and technical level. There's a long tradition in Barcelona of doing the things all together. The Olympic Games were a very good example of this collaboration. We need to join all the experience and all the knowledge that the innovation ecosystem has in order to tackle the different challenges and problems that we are facing as a modern city. So I would say building trust, creating these scenarios of collaboration would be the main point that defines the way we do things in Barcelona.
And what are Barcelona's upcoming smart city projects in the next few years?
Well, of course there are many of them, but I would say that before talking about projects or what's the technology that we're going to use, we need to think in terms of what do we want to achieve, or what are the problems or challenges that we are facing. Because at the end, technology is only going to be the instrument. It's going to be a tool, a very powerful tool, for sure. I mean, there's so many digital innovation disruptions and technological that we need to bring them in order to solve our problems. So in that sense, in Barcelona, we're focused now, and we have the commitment with the European level, a union level, to become a neutral climate city by 2030. And that means that we need to bring all that innovation and disruptions that there exist in the market, and even new solutions that they are not already in the market, but we need to have them in order to achieve this neutrality, this climate neutrality by 2030, and how to adapt ourselves, how to mitigate, and especially how to adapt ourselves to this climate change that we all are suffering nowadays.
And we are living in a time of significant political and social shifts worldwide. Why do smart cities have the power to connect ideologies and trends across borders?
I think that's a very interesting question, because otherwise, if we don't bring that dimension on democracy, and especially the democratic quality of our institutions, at the end of the day, we are only talking about gadgets, we're talking about products, we're talking about technology, and we are cities, and democracy started in the cities with the polis in the old Grecian civilization. So it's very important that we always approach our way of doing innovation and to bring technology from the citizen's perspective, from that human-centered idea. We do believe that if we deliver better public services, thanks to the technology and through innovation, we're going to have a much better trust and much better confidence between citizens and the cities, between citizens and political decisions, between public administration and citizens. And that's only going to be in a better position for the public institutions, and at the end of the day, it's going to strengthen the democracy. And in these troubled times that we are living, where we see that technology is great, but at the same time, and that's something we can see through the US elections or what's happening, the terrible thing that's happening in Valencia, we see that there's a lot of misinformation. We see that the poor debate going on Twitter and other networks. We see the fake news. So it's very important as well to think in terms of quality of democracy when we bring in technology. Otherwise, it can be more a peril rather than a potential benefit for the city and the citizens.
Oh, thank you very much, Michael, for your insights, and I'm really proud of Barcelona being a beacon in democracy and social collaboration.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay.